I'm doing my 30-day challenge, and I got some stuff to share with you guys today. Talk some gear stuff, guitar stuff, and Easter stuff. So my 30-day challenge. This is day 3, and so far it's going so good. And today we have social comments displayed right here. So if you guys comment or have anything to say, they'll come up on our screen, and I'll be able to read them and reply to you guys. So yeah, from the program that we have here. So there's no game plan here. It's just doing it as we go. I hope everybody's enjoying their Easter. I hope everybody's actually with their family rather than watching this. There's no game plan here. So I'm just hanging out. My better half is working today, and I'm gonna play around with some guitar effects, adding some delay. Last time the first episode, I was going through some of the guitar tone, and the it sounds good. I mean, the first few podcasts that we had, or live streams, I should say, um, the sound was horrible. One time, I had this monster voice going on with one of my students, Thai guy, um, and it sounded like I was on helium, which was pretty funny. People probably wondering what the hell is this. Um, yeah, so after 30 days, I think I'll have a little bit of a handle on this. And after 30 days, we're gonna have our first real live stream. So some of the things we have going on, of course, music lessons, my Saturday on tour program with the kids, and we're creating an event for September 16th here in Clark Summit at the Best Western. Um, I said That's one of the things I said yesterday. I'm not going to say no more. So I should put a sign up somewhere in here and say no So yeah, the Best Western gig, September 16th. There's gonna be live music, more like an open mic type of thing. We're gonna be in the next few months. We're actually advertising for a guitar player, bass player, keyboard, and drums to audition as for our events, and we're gonna broaden our nonprofits uh, board members with musicians and that are engaging with the kids, and strengthen our programs and our organization. So yeah, right now there's like over 10,000 people on our social media, and I said them again. And then I'm it's still in the works. The September 16th gig will be bringing in the people that we actually that we feel comfortable with to work with us, as working musicians and working with the kids, teachers. So one big happy family. And then on September 16th, there's a local car. They're a nonprofit, and they donated to us. We're looking forward to having them come along with on the event with classic cars, which will be really cool. The theme is 1960s, because I'm going to be 60. Yeah, I never thought I'd see 25, and some of my friends from Jersey would probably contest to that. Uh, but yeah, the one of the things I wanted to show you guys was this guitar. So I want to see if anybody's out there and can see this, but I want to see if anybody knows what type of guitar this is. Either it's what model, what make. I'm not going to show it until later. I said them again. Here is the guitar. So let me see if I can get on the screen. Oh, I'm in the wrong. There we go. That's better. All right. So this is it. All right. It has the Gibson bridge, P90s, Gibson tuners, volume and tone, uh, neck through body, cutaway, and Telecaster body. Pretty interesting piece. I'm not going to show the front of it. I'm going to show you the back of the headstock. It's an endorsement model from the guitar player, this guy Jim from Bowling from Soup. I think that's the name of the band. And his model. It was donated. It was donated to us, and it's one of the pieces that we're going to keep because it's quite rare. So let me know in the comments or later on when people see this video if they have a clue of what it is. Yep, I'll show you again in the back. Neck through body, beautiful guitar. The front, F hole in the front here, kind of groovy. And nice thin neck. So let me know in the comments, leave comments, what anybody thinks. And I have another piece of gear because I'm going to be playing around today with delay pedals. This is the Flashback TC Electronics, which, let me see if I can get a better view of this thing. Oh, there we go. Flashback TC Electronics. It's a cool effect, delay pedal. I'm in the process, and I'm actually looking, I'm honestly, this guy here too. I'm a big fan of MXR. This is the reverb. Another cool effect. Loads of different types of reverb from, I said again, from plate to spring, epic, mod, room, and pad. I'm not sure what pad is, nor more mod or epic. Epic is like, I guess, MXR's version of their reverb. And it does a lot of cool stuff. I have there's a video of me playing Cemetery Gates, the intro, with this Flashback, the TC Electronics, and the reverb. It sounds so cool. It's pretty, I guess you can say, epic. I don't know if you can see that. It says epic. Yeah. I don't want to mess with the camera. Yeah, we have pretty cheap cameras. Eventually, we'd like to have Blackmagic design cameras, but they're like $1,000 a piece. So eventually, one day, even if I just do one at a time, that'll be cool. So we get so much support from across the nation. Our friends from California, our friends from Maine. A lot of people from, believe it or not, central United States. But once again, we get a lot more from California. A lot of people from California. So there's people just love music, man. Who doesn't love music? And kids. So combine the two together, music and kids. It's a great thing. So I'm just kind of rambling here. And play around with the switcher a little bit. That's the live stream room. And I guess nobody's really leaving any comments because I'm not getting anything up on here, which is fine. The important thing is that I just do this 30-day challenge. And it's they call it Easter, but happy Easter, happy Passover. I don't think there was Easter when Christ was born or when he walked this great planet of ours. It was Passover. I said again. And then he turned over the temple. I guess people were kind of upset about that, and they crucified him. And on the third day, he rose again, which would be today. So happy Passover, everybody, and happy Easter. And I was looking up where did Easter come from? The name Easter, and there's not. No one, it doesn't seem like anybody really knows, though there's one thing about this princess from England that her name was Estro, and they named Easter after her because it was just like a celebration for spring, which spring brings the animals come together, the plants start growing. It's all new. So those of you that are of Christ, there's we all have this opportunity to be new every day. It's not Easter should be every day. It's like Thanksgiving. I'm so thankful for the things that I don't like. I'm thankful for live streaming today. I didn't want to do this, but if I want this to start to grow and prosper and make change for people or my students and throughout the country, make music matter for kids, I have to do this. It's important. So there's and one of these days I'll just get comfortable with doing it. And I have so much to be thankful for. I have so much stuff in this room that I need to utilize, and my pedal board is one of them. And I use TC Helicon for my vocal processor, which I don't use too much of it. Mostly when I was gigging live, I like to have control over my own mix. So I would just do it from my processor, which I don't use any. It's more EQ than anything. So I can, when I hear myself, stage monitors. And the mains. I don't want to, a lot of these gigs you show up and there's a sound man you don't know, and what could they do to your voice that you don't like? You're not out there hearing the mains. So I would always tell the sound man, let me run the vocal. I'll run the vocals from my end. Just add some reverb and delay. That's all you got to do. So the rest would be left up to me. I know what I like, and that's the way it goes. So yeah, this is this is my third day. I dig in it, man. I look forward to doing it, but it's still getting in front of this thing. Oh, I got the wrong camera. Let's see. This thing. Yes, this thing that's staring at me. The eye in the sky. So, I said, I guess when you have a prompter, it makes it a little bit different. I just come down here and I just do it. There's no game plan. I'm comfortable with the fact that I'm just coming down here and talking to an audience of people that may like what I have to say, may not like it. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, delete me from your Facebook page. It doesn't matter. Though I like it when people, dig what, this program is about and helping kids. That's what the bottom line is here is, making music matter for kids, like like what our organization is all about. And that's what I do. And that's what I continue to do. And that's what I've been doing for, probably 20 years. I wasn't a nonprofit for 20 years. Nonprofit's pretty much still baby, and it's adolescence. It's only 6, 7 years old. So there's so much growth to be had. And the attention that we get, and how many people throughout this great nation of ours digging the fact that we are here is just simply amazing. Every day, somebody new. I think on one of our group pages, there's like, I don't know, 4,000 people throughout the globe. We get a lot of people from all over the place, and they leave in their videos, they're leaving comments, how they love music and how they love kids playing music, and there's even kids on there playing music. It's so cool. We got people from Africa, which is really pretty neat. So the only time I don't approve is when when the adults are just bringing in their own game or looking to sell their product or whatever the heck that they have. It just keeps it real, So social media is crazy, And if here's something that I've been doing for the past 3 years, and one of the reasons why I didn't get into a cover band, and so jumping out there when the country reopened, when the pandemic happened. I've been learning Google Analytics for the past 3 years, and it's taken up so much of my time. Building this live stream room, taking up much of my time. But I think the time is just well worth it. I'd rather spend time growing the business, because there is music and then there's the music business. So the music business has completely changed in the past 3 years. I I've watched from when the pandemic happened until after the pandemic, and and that's when we got the grant from Google, and the demographics for music post pandemic went up 7% because of live streaming and video. And that was one of the reasons why I decided that, well, live events, who knows? Who knew whether or not they would come back? You know, who knew that the pandemic was only going to last during the elections, or a year? It could have been an ongoing thing. Thank God it wasn't. I hated wearing a mask. I don't wear a mask. I wouldn't wear a mask. So I really did when people call it the scandemic. Yeah, I think there's some truth to that, but I don't want to get political here because it's about music, not politics. And so, but today, music is leading the nation's, it's one of the biggest moneymakers throughout the country because of video. And not that I'm doing this for money making. I don't even take a paycheck. I actually volunteer all my time. And I wouldn't have it any other way, because there's, you know, I want the organization to grow. I want to be able to help kids, you know. I don't want to, you know, fill my pockets up and have this thing go to the waste. It's all about growth and change and making things happen for the benefit of others other than myself. So I love music. What else am I going to do with my money? If I was doing it, you know, for profit for myself, I would be spending money on gear anyway. So I got people from all over the country sending me new gear, helping me, helping us, helping the organization. It's so cool. We get so much support, and thank you all to that have support. There's so many of you. One of these days I'm gonna have a whole list of people. That guitar that was I just showed you, that fellow that donated that guitar, he donated like probably, I think there was like, you know, 10 other guitars. We still have the, he donated a Fender Twin Reverb. You know, just amazing people, man. There's some great people out there, and you know, what better way to, you know, to honor these people that support us than, you know, mention their names. And you know, I don't think, you know, one of the guys, the guy that donated the 10 the guitars, the Fenders and the Gibsons, is not even on social media, and you know, he didn't want no thanks. He just wanted to support what we do, and you know, we do what we do. We do music with kids. You know, it's you know, the music program that we have here is not huge. You know, we have a handful of kids, though. You know, we're finding new ways to help out throughout the country to give music to kids. There could be, you know, we're going to be doing online support for musicians that want to give lessons to kids that can't afford, or online lessons. I was asked many times to do online lessons. I have no interest. I'm on social media 24/7. If I'm or behind, not so much social media. I'm actually behind a computer, you know, working, doing the business. And the last thing I really want to do was, you know, get behind a camera and give music lessons. Then I would be in front of a camera 24/7. And my time as a teacher is one-on-one with the student, and you know, having some interaction with human beings and not just a machine. So yeah, I guess I was supposed to only do 10 minutes, and it looks like we're going on 20. So see, it's getting better, man. So I just want to wish everyone a happy Easter. God bless. I hope you're having a great time with your friends and your families. And, you know, until tomorrow, day 4. Where am I? There you go. Day 4. I'm out of here.